I'd like to make the offer. I've been trying to extend the show out a little bit. He could come be on the radio show. Whoever this kid is, you have your chance to come be on the radio.
Wait, honestly, I'll DM him back. I'll be
DM
like,
him.
come on the radio show. Come be a co-host. Like, come film with us.
We're going to make him at least James Street
James Street famous.
We'll work from there.
This is a because design matters. My voice cracked there. Okay, I can do it better.
Take two.
Take two. Yeah, fix the lens. Okay, good. This is a because design matters exclusive.
Why did the song not turn off? That's why. This is 93.3. We are here with Siera.
Happy to be here. I'm so excited
to
be
here,
Brody. Is that correct?
Is that the name right?
Siera, yeah.
I'm a serial name getter wronger.
Name getter wronger?
I will generally go, we are here with, and then I won't say it, and I'll let the other person say it. Fill in the blank.
You got it right off the jump. First try.
Here we go.
Pretty impressive.
Off to a good start.
Yeah.
Now, Supercrawl just passed.
Supercrawl did just pass.
Sunday afternoon. Sunday evening, if you will.
4 days ago.
4 days ago.
Yep. It was a crazy weekend. It was really, like, a lot of fun.
What was the most fun part?
I mean, I'm biased. I love the fashion shows, and I love the people who ran the fashion shows. Mm-hmm. So Dope Chief's show. I love James Favren's show. Also, your advice booth was very fun.
That's a gimme. Now you have to read advice. I forgot the jar slogan. You have to read a piece of advice.
All right. I wonder if I'll pull mine.
That'd be funny.
That would be pretty funny. All right. Let's see. Whoops. Just don't want to rip it. All right. The advice says, don't let one bad situation think that it will always happen tomorrow is a new day. Okay. So I think the English on that one is a little bit, I don't know.
Yeah. They're trying.
Yeah. I'm trying to understand the gist of what this means. Okay. I think it's don't let one bad situation influence tomorrow's life. Yeah. Like tomorrow, anything like that.
Maybe there's a rough translation going on there.
Yeah. Every day is a new day, basically, I think. Yeah.
It's a good message.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's cute.
You gotta replace it now. You gotta write a piece of advice.
I gotta write another one?
Do you got any advice to replace it with?
Man, I'm like a one-hit wonder. I hit you with one piece on Supercrawl.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. I'm like, I don't know what else
to say. This is where I'm gonna cut in the clip of you participating in the advice exchange.
Perfect.
And if you participated in the advice exchange, you got a little scratch ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Did you scratch the ticket?
I did scratch the ticket.
I saw your submission in the list.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the chance to win some things. What else did you win? Did you win a print? Did you win a magazine? Did you win a shirt?
I won a magazine. And it was a great issue, by the way. I loved it.
Well, thank you very much.
Shane on the cover. That was...
Yep.
Yeah, love the picture, the banana. It was pretty
Shane's
good.
a funny guy. He's a trooper for participating in all the nonsense I had planned for the photo shoot.
Oh, I love that. Did you come up with the whole concept for that?
Yeah, the concept was me for sure.
Okay.
Soap, great photographer in the city. He shot it all.
Very cool.
But how the title actually came to be was I wanted him to put a crop top on as well, because a crop top's part of his show.
Yeah.
And he's like, I hate crop tops, I hate belly buttons, and that's how we got to Shane Cunningham is afraid of belly buttons.
I was wondering where that came from.
That's how
I loved
it started.
I was like, that's perfect.
It was like a behind the scenes part of the whole thing, but in the actual interview, it wasn't the
a main
prominent part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And the Eugene Levy cake.
Eugene Levy cake.
That's pretty cool. I want that for my birthday.
When's your birthday?
July 22nd. So it just
Long
passed.
way to go. Next year, you will have a Eugene Levy cake.
Okay, perfect. Delivered at my door.
Shout out to Fortino's. They hooked it up.
They did it?
They did do it.
Wait, you can do custom cakes like that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, good to know. I will get some weird things made.
Let me tell you my real problem with Fortino's. The photo is supposed to go the other way.
They put it the wrong way.
I cropped his arms off and everything so it would fit the cake perfect, and they just did it real small and I was like, yeah.
That's not what we wanted.
I was like, that's not what we discussed, Fortino's. We talked about this. That's not what I asked for. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's Fortino's at the end of the day.
Part of the game.
It's part of the game.
What are you going to do?
Lick your wounds, move on, eat the cake. Yeah. It's okay. I'm still I'm really trying to procrastinate
Well, you come up with an amazing piece of advice to replace in the advice exchange. I will announce who won the TV.
You're going to announce who won the TV? I have
the code right here. I said I'd do it at 7 p.m. tonight.
This is exciting.
Drum roll. You got a drum roll over there? The winner of the 55-inch TV is scratch ticket number 7716822. If you have number 7716822, you have just won a 55-inch TV. You will receive an email from me. We will be in touch. You will get your TV. Thank you for participating, everyone.
Woo!
And everyone's going, hey, I threw out that ticket. I do not know what my number was.
Man, should have taken a picture of it. Like,
wait for your email.
Wait for your email. You will find out.
Yep. That is where we are at. But moving on from there.
I got my advice. I did it. So
perfect.
Yeah,
that was, you did it in a timely manner.
Exactly, I did. I
perfectly
tried.
Timed.
Do I put this one back in?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
The advice people of the outdoors can still get it.
Mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, make sure it's out of frame. I forgot I left it over there. It's supposed to be part of my surprise over here. I'm supposed to go, ta-da!
Okay.
Because I pretend there's Timbits down there.
You should have told me. I would have brought Timbits.
What's your favorite Timbit?
I like a birthday cake Timbit. Like, so basic, but good.
That's the one.
That's my
favorite one. Yeah. I used to like chocolate, used to like this, used to like that. It's the birthday cake.
The birthday cake one hits every time.
And you can't get a donut that's the birthday cake.
I know.
You could get a vanilla dip. Ain't the same.
It's not the same.
This
Too much icing, too much everything on that.
Birthday cake mix in there.
So good.
Yeah. Top-notch donuts.
Mm-hmm.
One day, I will have a whole box of donuts right here that I can pull out and surprise guests with.
And then they can do the advice jar and get a donut. That should be like the reward for writing a piece of advice.
Everybody
like
should get a donut.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about for next year.
Okay.
And like more instant gratification for participating.
Yeah.
I think do it, you could win a Tim's card immediately. Or something immediately. Right?
I like that. That's pretty fun.
The TV, meh.
I mean, TV's kind of a big deal.
Now
That's
that
like
I've given it away, meh.
You're like, could go bigger.
Yeah,
Tim's
next
card.
year I need Tim's card and a car.
Yeah, and a car. If you can get sponsored by like Roll Up the Rim, imagine.
See?
Yeah, dream big.
You
we can do
like,
it.
And you have to roll the advice and put it in the jar?
Yeah.
One day.
And then you pick one out, you roll it, and then it's a car.
Do you love Hamilton Tim Hortons? Do ya?
Do ya?
Do you really? We'll see.
We'll see.
That's actually my most proud follower on Instagram.
Tim Hortons follows you?
Tim Hortons follows me, and it's my only bragging rights that I like.
That's fucking insane.
That's it. That's the one I care about.
Wait, that's actually crazy. You should make merch with that. You should put like that on the cover of your magazine.
They're,
I would
following me.
I would never shut up about that. Are you kidding?
That's my favorite one.
That's crazy.
That's all I care about.
I love that.
Speaking about the internet.
My favorite subject.
You love the internet?
I love the internet. I'm a product of the internet.
You're a product of the internet.
Yeah, I give it full credit.
Which way do we go? This is what we do. We go this way first.
Okay.
You didn't like your promo post.
What?
I said you didn't like your promo post.
Oh, the photo you chose of me? I mean, it was
That's
interesting.
where we'll start.
You know, that was an interesting choice. I was like, why didn't he just pick the photo, like the one that's like straight ass shot on my Instagram? You could have like gone that way and I would have like been like, true, like makes sense.
I think I went till I found the first one that was just you by yourself in the frame.
I know. I have like no photos of just me on my Instagram. It's all like weird, like group photos or like photo dumps.
And
like,
I didn't do too many like going through. I just scrolled and was like, where's one where it's just
her
your face?
Yeah.
And that's where the post note over your body also. I was like, this isn't a bikini photo.
Yeah.
This is just a face photo.
I feel like in that photo I look like I'm 12 years old, like just like swimming in the pool, like it's kind of ridiculous, but I mean it was great.
Reanalyze the post.
Yeah.
Streets of the other side of the internet now.
The other side of the internet, my baby.
Your baby?
This is my baby. Yeah. So Streets of, we do interviews, street interviews around the world. Nightlife is like our main. Yeah, we interview at night. We like to interview. Huh?
You're outside. You're outside.
Yeah, we're outside on the streets in the evenings, doing hot girl shit. I don't know, getting fun interviews with drunk people mostly.
Drunk people give funny answers.
They give funny answers. They are uncensored. They're not like unfiltered. They don't think before they speak, and yeah, you get a lot of like just raw comedy, and it's a lot of fun for me.
Because then they're giving you the actual answer because you're asking them questions.
Yeah.
to reel it out a little bit.
Exactly. I have to warm them up a little bit, get them to talk to me. But yeah, when they're a little bit and when it sounds bad when
Peak
you say
comfort,
it like that. Yeah, it sounds bad. It sounds like you're like, I don't know, like
there's a little bit of evil to it.
There's a little bit of evil to it, but that's the
Sure.
thing. It's not the intention. It's just for fun, just for entertainment. And yeah, it's nice to have people give their like legitimate answer to a question and not think about.
Not they're like, oh my god, this is going to be on the internet.
Yeah.
Answer. Like, give me something.
Because like everyone takes themselves too seriously on the internet. Like it should just be for fun.
Relax. I was just talking to Isaiah about the idea of like getting comfortable with posting clips or different stuff. It's like, just do it.
Yeah.
And do the version of it that's fun to you, because you'll be way more likely to do it more often.
That's the thing.
If you're enjoying it, or if it's like pulling teeth every time,
yeah, you're not going to do it.
You're not going to want. You're not going to stick to it.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to make work.
Exactly.
How long have you been doing the streets of?
6 months now.
6 months?
Yeah, 6 months.
And where did it start? Because it's been these different travel locations so far, right?
Yeah, and it's followed me just on my path of travel of where I've been going. But we started in Bali because I was living there. I lived there in total for a year and a half, but there was like a short intermission in between that where I came home here.
Okay.
So started it there just because the nightlife there was unlike anything that I've ever experienced, and it was a lot of fun and a lot of like new people all the time because it's one of the top like tourist destinations in the world. So you're constantly getting a new flux of like tourists who want to go crazy and have fun and whatever. So it was like a fun kind of installment like on the streets there, and the locals really loved it, and yeah, so it was great.
Is that where you came up with the idea when you were in Bali?
Pretty
You're like,
much.
somebody needs to be capturing this.
Pretty much. I was going out a lot and like seeing all this stuff, and I'm like, someone should be interviewing these people. Like the things that they said, I'm like, I cannot believe that came out of someone's mouth. That is gold. Like, why is that not on camera?
Yeah. Like, it needs to be recorded. I'll be the one.
I'll be the one. I was like, guys, I'll do it. I'll take one for the team. I'm going to film the interviews. It's fine. And then, yeah, it started from there.
And since then,
where did we go? We went to Europe this summer. So we did, where did I go? France, we did Paris, we did London, we did Amsterdam, and then I filmed in Croatia, but that stuff is not posted yet. It'll probably go up on our TikTok.
is it not going to go on Instagram?
I don't think so. Just because now timelines, I know. Maybe if I can like work it into the narrative of where the show has gone and where it's going.
Like double back. You come back to Hamilton and then you're...
Yeah, then I'm in Croatia and it's summertime and people are like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's a season change.
It's a season change. So I'll have to maybe next year. Yeah, I'm like
clips at the right time when it makes sense. And
that's the thing. It's like there's a story now, like the page knows that I'm home. So I'm like, I don't want to... Yeah, double back with that because we filmed in Vietnam, and that content is yet to be posted, but it'll either go on our YouTube or TikTok because those I'm like way less concerned about what the clips are or when they're coming out. But the Instagram is like that was like our main social media platform, in the beginning, and that's really where our community is, and that's where we have like that kind of conversation. People are interacting. So
speaking about coming home,
yes,
dear Jake,
yeah, dear Jake.
Is Jake real?
Jake,
based on true events?
I cannot say. I'm not at liberty to say whether who Jake is, where he is,
who he's with,
right now. But I hope you're happy with her.
What was the rest of the book? With the other person?
Yeah, what was it? It was now the whole city will know what a cheating asshole you are.
That's where we can't use the clips. So it's perfect.
Yeah, cheating a-hole you are.
Jake.
Disappointed
in you.
Yeah, he messed up. He fumbled. Like, how could you fumble this? I don't know.
Idiot. Jake, get it together. I hope you. What's the? There's a song about this.
What's the
I
song?
don't know. The song goes. Hope it gives you hell. Have you heard that song before?
Oh yeah.
It's that song.
When you see my face,
I can't remember
it gives you hell.
Yeah, that's the song.
Yeah.
See? So we're gonna play this out here.
Yeah.
YouTube's gonna flag that 1 second of the song. Like,
Yeah,
get out of here,
like,
YouTube.
get out of here, copyright. Copyright.
Leave my clips alone, YouTube, okay?
But yeah, so Jake is now the object of, he's my muse. I'm using him, I'm fueling my content and everything that I'm doing with this anger.
It's all for Jake.
This passion, it's all for Jake.
So when you ask, what are your red flags in a guy?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
For me?
I have the microphone now.
You're asking me what
the
my
tables have turned.
Oh my god, what's my red flag?
The name Jake, starters.
Yeah, any name that starts with the letter J. Honestly, can't do any of them. Blonde hair, that's a big red flag.
Blonde hair is a red flag.
Yeah. Also, okay, this one, it's not a red flag anymore, but I used to say this was a red flag, like, back in the day, like, when I was, I don't know, probably in university. If he has over, like, 500 followers on Instagram.
Over 500 followers on Instagram?
Yeah.
That's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign. I'm like, I can be on social media, but you're not allowed.
Yeah.
Like, who are you talking to?
You're going to use it for evil.
Yeah, I'm like...
Especially if it's just, like, your fishing pictures.
Yeah, like, no. Like, you... Men can't have the internet.
Yeah, not allowed. Yeah,
not
this
allowed.
is like, you ever seen the accounts where, like, it's a guy creating a list of all the things girls say are red flags?
Yeah, and they keep adding to it every time.
Don't breathe too heavy.
Yeah.
Don't eat sandwiches. Like
when he chews too loud. When he puts this, like, yeah.
When he uses the internet.
When he uses the internet.
On the list.
Yeah. If he uses AI, that too. ChatGPT, anything. You're not allowed. Like, you already, like...
Why are you trying to make life easier?
Exactly.
What are you up to?
You should be struggling.
What are you trying to make more time for?
Exactly.
Who?
Let's talk to girls.
What's her name?
What's her name?
Yeah, guys are trying to free up time. It's to talk to more girls.
Yeah, that's it.
You might be on to us.
Okay, what about you? What's your red flags?
No.
You gotta
I'm
give
going
me...
through all your terrible questions.
You went through my
evil. That are evil questions you have here.
All right, I'm scared. You have a very devious look in your eyes right now.
Want me to give you my red flag? We'll insert the clip. What did I say? It was the same answer almost. Because I said, girl just posts herself on the internet.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you counting? It's just selfies?
Yeah.
Just selfies all the time.
Yeah, no.
You're just roaming around trying to catch your reflection somewhere at any given moment.
Any reflective surface, that's where you'll find her in front of.
Yeah, I can't find you. I have to look for reflections. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Shiny object syndrome.
I'll get caught by a TV.
Yeah, you look at yourself in TV.
No, like a TV will distract me.
Okay,
if there's a TV around, it will distract me.
Like turned off TV or like with something.
TV, so I need like an on TV.
Okay, so
Doesn't
anything
matter if
playing.
I'm interested in it. It's gonna start to divide my attention.
So do you doom scroll then? Like, are you one of those that like your attention easily?
No, I won't. I'll doom scroll of like maybe look at it too long if I'm supposed to be working on something.
Yeah.
But I won't doom scroll like
just like
3
mindlessly.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
3 seconds. Like
I don't even know how those people's brains like do anything.
It's like the next part.
Yeah.
Is that like you don't actually like what the algorithm's giving you, so you're just like skipping it all the time?
Or like they're just taking in like the hook of every video and like that's all they need from it?
That's too much.
That's too much. I can't do it. I get like super overwhelmed, which is weird because I make short form content and content that's meant to be like bingeable. But if I scroll for too long, like it gives me like blood pressure problems, I'm pretty sure. Like my heart just like starts going like that.
You're like, this is too much.
This is too much. Overwhelming.
I found the next really good one.
Okay, I'm scared.
What is one thing you did in Bali that you would not like your mom to know?
That I wouldn't want my mom to know?
Uh-huh.
Wait, what makes you think that I could answer that question here when it's going to be clipped and go on the internet? My mother is like
I think the real problem is you're not drunk right now.
Well, that's the thing. Where's our drinks? Like, we should have been pre-gaming for
this
this
interview. Probably 6 months of this show where it was very similar to your clips.
Yeah.
Except the host.
The host was getting nice and drunk. I mean, sometimes you got to do it. It brings out the best.
I've retired.
Yeah. For the liver, for the kidneys.
It was a good time.
Yeah. No, I bet.
It was very easy all of a sudden for me to black out.
Yeah.
But that's risky business.
A little bit. Then
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
You're like 2 shots, 3 shots in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember nothing from yesterday.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck did we talk about?
Yeah. So, do you got an answer to that question?
Something that I did in Bali. The thing is, me and my mom are actually pretty close. Like,
she told her all of it.
So she knows everything that I've done. Like, everything bad, everything illegal, everything. Like, I got drunk tattoos, matching tattoos with a guy that I just met that night. Like, on the beach in Bali.
In Bali.
Yeah. And I told her about it, like, the next day.
Yeah. What's the tattoo? Do you got it?
This one. This X. It's a number 10 for Luka Modric. This was during World Cup. When was this? 2 years ago?
You didn't celebrate the World Cup?
Yeah, so they won in a game, I think it was versus Brazil. Yeah. And, like, the game was really intense. They were losing the entire match, and then all of a sudden, like, the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes, they made a come-up. Yeah, and I made a bet. Everyone in the bar was voting for Brazil, and I made a bet with this guy. I was like, if Croatia wins, like, we have to get a 10 for Luka Modric. And he was like, yeah, sure. Like, because he was like, there's no way they're going to win.
Like, they've already lost.
Yeah, and then they won, and we got matching tattoos. I think he still has his, too. He got his, like, bigger than mine. And like,
what do you mean still has it? He would have got it removed?
Well, I don't know if he got it covered. Like, he's like, I got a matching tattoo with a drunk random girl. Like, I don't know. I like mine though. I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's not too.
It's
crazy.
small. Like no one knows about
You
it.
definitely like, oh, I got a big X under my eye.
Yeah, imagine a face tattoo. That would have been bad. Then I couldn't come home.
Could you tell your mom about a face tattoo?
No, that would have to be like some Kat Von D like fucking cover up on your face. Like
You bet I got a pink eye.
I got a black eye like
Yeah,
for the
I gotta
rest of
wear
my life. Yeah,
an
eye patch.
An eye patch. That's where that's going to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say otherwise I wouldn't be able probably to come back home. There's no way.
How would you describe your ideal man?
My ideal man. Okay, I like someone.
He's got 450 followers on Instagram.
Okay,
starting
perfect.
point.
Yeah, that's number one already. Check. Like he's doing good. Someone who's creative and like artsy, likes the same kind of music as me. So if we do a Spotify blend, it has to be like above 75% for sure. Because I'm not dealing with like bad music taste. I can't.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Someone like I don't want the gym to be your whole personality, but I want you to be like fit, active. You care about your health.
Not living there.
Yeah, not like if you're spending more than honestly an hour and a half at the gym every single day, you have a problem, and I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, time management problem.
Yeah, for real. What could you possibly be doing in the gym for more?
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
They're probably just in there being a perv. How about
like
that?
Probably hitting on girls.
Yeah,
like it's that.
If you're finding more time for yourself, it's to hit on girls.
Yeah, always. I'm trying to think what other. He needs to have like big goals and aspirations. Like I don't mind if he like isn't in his like professional career yet, or you know he's not making what he wants to make or whatever.
Not
like
there yet.
Yeah, not there yet. As long as you have goals and dreams and like you're constantly working to improve yourself. Like I don't like lazy people. Like if you're sitting around for them, and I'm not even making a joke about like the more time for girls thing, but if you're just lazy, like you're not doing anything, you're like playing video games, watching TV all day, like.
Are video games a red flag?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I can't do that. That's not for me.
Just none.
Just none. I mean, okay, actually, that's kind of.
You're like I'm canceling out too many dudes here.
I'm canceling out too many dudes, and also like I'm being. What's the word when you're?
Why do you play video games?
I have a DS.
Oh, see.
Yeah, so I play on that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so I need to shut up about that one. But yeah.
I don't play any video games, but you don't have enough time, and I lost the enjoyment for it. I think it disappeared.
Yeah.
It dissipated somewhere in Call of Duty or something like. But I think DS is almost like a phone game.
It's like a phone game,
close.
and like I found it recently, semi-recently, and I'm like I've just been messing around with it.
What's the game you're playing on the DS?
Mario Kart. It's like a fun game.
That used to be one of the drinking games we played at studio.
You played Mario Kart?
We played Wii Tennis.
Wii Tennis is a good one.
No, Wii Tennis. I'm sorry.
Bowling?
Wii Golf.
Oh, golf. I've never heard of anyone playing Wii Golf.
We go take a business meeting out to the green.
That's wild.
Come back smashed.
That's hilarious.
Good time.
Okay, what about you?
Playing Nintendogs?
I have Nintendogs. I don't play it anymore, but I used to be like an avid Nintendogs
What
player.
about... I'm trying to think of the last Nintendo. What, do you got any Pokemon on there?
I did. There was like some platinum, diamond, something Pokemon game that I had. Wasn't super into Pokemon, but like Pikachu was cute, so...
You're like,
Yeah,
you're
that
gonna
was-
have it.
yeah. It's part of the like, yeah.
You're using it as bait to get boys, I bet.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Like, these boys want Pokemon. I'm like,
They all talk about Pokemon, so I need to know at least like the names of the Pokemon.
You're like a Pikachu.
Yeah, I'm like I know who that is.
So did you play the one on the phone? What's the one on the phone?
Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
No, I never did. Yeah, couldn't.
People
couldn't be
love
asked.
it.
They love it.
the phone game.
Is it still a thing?
I think it is.
That's so interesting. I would love to like do like a case study on the people who enjoyed that game and like who created this game. Like, what is this?
I like it comes down to like escapism for all the video game stuff, but like people will be playing it for
like hours,
long periods of time.
Hours and hours.
Is it like
and hours.
dopamine related? You know what I mean? Like they get a little.
It's got to be
ding,
some
ding.
psychological.
Every time you get points, you're like, I've achieved something. It's like.
And also, like, yeah, you like can kill other people. You can do a lot of things that
I
you
wasn't
can't
thinking
do.
about it that way.
No, I was thinking about that. Like the
People are
kids who love
murdering
like
people.
GTA.
Yeah, I did like GTA. at a
Like
certain point.
that's such a violent game, realistically.
It's true.
Like,
And it wasn't like super fantasy killing.
Mhm.
It'd be like you'd be driving a car and then you'd run over some people. It's like, I don't
Yeah.
know if you should be
doing
feeding those
that.
impulses.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be experiencing that. The thrill of it. Yeah.
We kind of already covered it. But I have one more question from your question list here.
Okay.
If you could say one thing to your ex, what would it be?
How could you fumble this?
Yeah, did you already post it up over the city?
It's coming next. How could you fumble this? That's what I would say.
Now, do you want to give the people an opportunity that if they're trying to come out and be in one of these videos,
Yeah.
is there a time or a place that they could potentially be in
to come
these
catch us on the streets? So Friday night we're gonna be filming. Brody's gonna be there, so it's gonna be kind of epic. We also have
There's a couple other characters.
that are gonna stop by and be in the interviews, and we're gonna film some fun videos together. That's Friday night at Hess Street. Approximate time, probably like what?
When it's fun.
When it's fun. Yeah, as soon as there's energy there, that's when we'll be there.
Be there when it's fun and you'll find us.
Yeah, pretty much. With a bright light, bright camera, microphone, acting like fools. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, Hess is a good spot.
Hess is like perfect environment. Like that's like a playground to actually a fool.
Around there.
Yeah. But I'm a fool, so I'm ready.
You gotta participate with the fools. It takes one to know one. You gotta be able to pick them out in the crowd.
That's the thing.
And go, hey, that's a fool.
Let
me
a fool.
get them involved.
I'm like, twin telepathy. I'm like, you're like me.
Yeah, you're gonna say something.
You're gonna say something.
You're gonna make us viral.
Yeah.
So you be interviewing people in the street. But what would you talk about if you had a radio show just like this? What would you talk about?
What would I talk about? Oh my god, so many things. I mean, a lot of the topics that I cover like in the street show are topics that I am genuinely interested in, and like things that I would talk about, but obviously in a less like controversial way. I would actually take more time to unpack a lot more of it. But dating and relationships I find fascinating, and people's like attachment issues and the way that they deal with relationships I find fascinating. I would share a lot of my travel stories because I did some weird bad things, lots of things that you can see like snippets of on my Instagram.
What is the weirdest travel story that you are willing to share?
Weirdest one? Okay, I mean, like I ate a snake when I was in Vietnam, and it was I ate a snake, and it was like a weird situation where
the snake
it was like
just killed.
It was just killed. We were at a.
You saw it alive first.
Yeah. So it crawled up onto this like resort that we were staying at on an island in Vietnam, and the staff, like the bartender, grabs it by the tail, smashes it onto the rocks, and then they took it away. And then I was doing some work for the hotel, and we were like filming videos and stuff. Yeah. And then later at night, we're all like sitting around having a beer after everyone's finished work, and they're like, "Oh, we cooked the snake," and I was like, "You're joking!" Like I thought they were like completely making a joke out of it.
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, like it's upstairs. Like, do you want to try it?" And I was like. Like I still was not believing
when
it.
in Rome.
Yeah, and then they invited me upstairs. They like set places for everyone to eat the snake, and I was like, "Well, I'm in it now."
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna turn down this nice setup.
No, 100%. Like, they were so kind to invite me to go and eat with them, so I was like, "I'm gonna eat this fucking steak."
What did it taste like?
Honestly, it tasted really good. The only thing I would say is it's so bony. Like it's like a fish, like with millions of little bones in it. So eating it is like not fun, but it tasted really good. But it's also like Vietnam, so like their spices are so good.
Do you have something that you would compare it to?
Like it's so basic, but like chicken. That's like the texture
everything
of the
tastes like
everything
chicken.
tastes like chicken. Yeah, like that's always the comparison.
How did this happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
How did everything taste like chicken?
Everything tastes like chicken.
It's unescapable.
But yeah, it's pretty good. So if you ever get the opportunity to try
some snake.
Yeah, go for it. Good source of protein, lean meat, all muscle,
all bone,
all bone and muscle. That's like
Yeah.
calcium in there, right? With bone.
Yeah. No, it was my question I was asking people for a long time. I kind of retired. I'm bringing it back for right now. That goes in the realm of some of the questions you'd be asking is, when's the last time you looked through someone's phone?
I look through someone's phone?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is tough. I'm like really thinking back.
Mm-hmm.
Probably... You know what? You know whose phone it was? It was definitely my mom's. I would go through my mom's phone because that woman likes to keep secrets. She likes to lie to me, and she likes to keep secrets. I've never gone through a boyfriend's phone, ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
If I feel like I need to, like, there's already a problem there.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to bother. Yeah.
No one looks through someone's phone to not find something.
No, you already know that you're looking for something. You're going to find it if you go looking.
You know what you're looking for. Like,
yeah.
You knew what chat to go to first.
Exactly. But you know what? It's never the chat. It's always the notes section of the phone. I feel like that's what I would check.
What do you think people are hiding in their notes?
Well, people keep like random lists of like weird things that they've done. Like, I feel like I know guys who have like their body count, like the girls' names, like written in the notes. So I mean, that's where I would check. Number one.
What do you have in your notes?
Me?
Yes.
Bro, you don't want to know. That's honestly, I think if someone went through that versus if they went through my text message or camera roll, like I would be more upset because I also use it like as a journal.
Yeah.
Or as a diary.
I'd be writing stuff in there.
Yeah, and ideas and like all kinds of things.
It's not even the conversation that has anything like juicy. It's the like casual conversation. I'm like, I don't want you to see how I be trying to talk.
Yeah. No.
Stay, mind your business.
Mind your business. Also the voice memos. I leave myself a lot of voice memos. If ever anyone went through that, I would be not happy.
I do have a lot of voice memos.
Because it's like the easiest way to remind yourself of like quick ideas that you get.
I used to record lots of conversations.
Like without the other person knowing?
It was close family members, but yes.
Okay.
It was like a thing that Andy Warhol would do. He'd record like everything.
Okay.
And he called it his wife. And it was like this recording he had. They've turned some of it into like a book, but like he'd just record everything all the time.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And just like for what purpose?
I don't know. I can't remember why exactly he was doing it. He just remember things and different stuff, but I think it's semi-turned into like his version of being able to interview people like on the fly when he was like places, right?
Yeah.
Because he had a magazine, interview magazine, which still exists. Yeah, he called it his wife, and he'd record stuff all the time.
What about why did you record your family?
It was like you capture moments right, that you're not gonna like recreate, or like you can't. It's raw. Yeah. If you say I'm recording, or like the camera's out, nobody is acting natural. Everybody's changed. Like yeah. Yeah, that's how I still record like some interviews for like the magazine. If I'm like set up in it, I'll tell the person, but if there's not time to like set up cameras or do whatever, I'll just record the audio because it makes it so much easier to like point by point like get a conversation down.
Yeah. No, that's so interesting. I mean, I've definitely like, because I vlog as well, but that's all just like personal, just for fun.
You just had a installment of it before the show today?
Yeah, I did. I was vlogging in here.
Did you vlog your flat tire?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, of course I did. I was like, look, I'm traumatized. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this tire right now. Calling my mom, I was like, Mom, what do I do? Because it's her car. I don't have a car here. Yeah, so it was fun. But for the vlog, like the best clips always come when people don't know that I'm filming. And it's like my friends saying funny things or like whatever. And that's always the funniest moments. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as someone knows that there's a camera, they act different. I do too. I mean, like I have a whole personality that comes on when I'm filming. That's not who I am.
For a long time, I didn't want to be in any of the clips, any of the recording, any of the time. I'd just I'd have this camera except in my hand. Yeah. And the interviews would be like backstage or somewhere thing, and it'd just be me talking to you over the camera, right? Yeah. Like, so it's needed. You gotta document these things. Yeah. Everyone's children from this generation though is gonna be like, yeah, we don't want to watch this shit. No, I'm like, God bless my children in the future. Like they're gonna see their mom on the streets, like asking all these drunk people. But you know what? That's fine. At least you're not the drunk person in the clip. I feel like that's worse. You know what? There are clips of me on the internet that exist of me drunk and in interviews. Like you're in someone else's interview? Yep. You know the infamous Jack Denmo? Yeah, there's a very nice clip of me in one of his interviews from like years ago. It's funny, I didn't even avoid talking about this. 3 weeks ago, I said I was going to talk about this, and I recorded video of the posters that are out in the streets about the missing person, Jack Denmo. Have you read those? I didn't read them. I actually have a photo of one that was like scratched out of his face. Have you heard? I know what he did. There's like a sexual assault allegation against him, right? Now it is convicted. Oh, okay. So that leaves that in a different space altogether. But he's also continued to be like very like prominent on YouTube. Yeah, I mean these videos still. I wonder if they're pre-recorded and he's just posting old stuff. It's not the same stuff as he used to do. It's him sitting in like a room. Interesting. I haven't seen his new stuff with a lot of like cuts of like stock footage, and it's him like giving advice on picking up girls and other things. It's about picking up girls. There are those videos, or like how to make your life good. I'm like, I don't know if you probably you're probably not the one, man. You're not the one. Oh my god. I know he got now I'm the gossip radio. He got kicked out of Commotion the other day, the co-working space. Really? In Hamilton, yeah.
So whoever
'Cause
owns
people
this,
they just know about him, and
Yeah.
people don't feel safe, so they kicked him out. But
that's insane.
I had a conspiracy that it was the local municipality going after him because they didn't want him to keep having Hoko street parties.
But he's not the one who orchestrates that.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, that's a good conspiracy.
Yeah. But
Are you
then
going to
does
Hoko
that,
this year?
Does that deflect the idea of him being a
Sexual predator?
We're gonna leave him at sexual predator.
Yeah, probably a good
We're
safe
not
bet.
gonna talk about it too at large. But it sounds like he's not a good guy. Clips used to be funny back in the day.
Oh my god, they were hilarious.
Those were the clips. That was the only version of that sort of thing I knew at the time.
No, 100%. He was like the first one to be doing that here
Yeah.
with like the university kids.
He was like what before Nelk Boys were doing stuff. He was doing similar, like he was doing the interviews.
Yeah.
And then he'd do some weird like pranks,
Pranky
or like
type videos.
The we're gonna get this virgin laid videos.
Yeah.
And then Nelk's done the exact same thing since. So
Yeah.
it's like the
He was
similar
one of the
thing.
OGs. And damn, that's too bad to see one of the greats fall.
P. Diddy, what are you gonna do? Did he do it?
Did
Sounds
he
like
do
Jack
it?
Denmo did it. All right. What are you gonna do? Bill Cosby, a little less funny nowadays.
A little bit.
Like,
But you know what? I was gonna say this is kind of a bad segue, but you know Jack Denmo, convicted felon. He used to be at Hoko's. I'm gonna be at Hoko's this year interviewing people. So guys, come out to the streets. Come out to the streets. Come be on my
when
videos.
is Hoko? We're gonna steer so far out of this. When is Hoko?
McMaster's homecoming is October 5th, and then Guelph and Western September 28th. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to Guelph or Western yet on the 28th, but I'll be at one, and then I'll be here on October 5th.
So, if you want to be a part of some nice, safe interviews where men and women alike can feel safe and not
And no one's
not
getting
at prey,
Yeah, no one's
you
getting.
should come be a part of the Streets of interviews.
You guys should come on out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Streets of Hamilton. So
All consensual video.
yeah, no sexual harassment. I promise.
Yeah, that's the guarantee. That's the Streets of guarantee.
That's the Streets of certified guarantee.
Look at how Hamilton is changing
Yeah, it's cleaning up.
for the better.
Cleaning up, you know.
I'm gonna insert those posters though. When I first saw the poster, I was like, because I knew about it just following different stuff and watching Hamilton Spectator Twitter,
Yeah.
which I was like, I feel like nobody my age is seeing this. So
Yeah.
Then when I saw the posters, I was like, somebody my age is seeing it.
Everybody is seeing it now.
I was
Yeah.
like, God.
You literally can't go around downtown without seeing the poster.
of
They're
posters.
everywhere. And like some got taken down and then there's more.
The first day I saw them actually was the night of James Favron's release. Party
Really?
over at
At
Sandbox.
Yeah.
And I was walking over, and then I saw them. I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "This is hit now."
Yeah.
And I heard the story about Commotion the other day, and now I'm like, "Oh, it's progressing."
Yeah. It's getting worse and worse.
He got
So like what's the end result though? If he's convicted, how is he just like
He's
chilling?
Convicted, but he hasn't been sentenced yet.
Okay.
So it hasn't been decided how long he is going to jail. It has only been decided that he is convicted, which is weird that you could still walk around and do stuff.
That's what I was
outside
gonna
that.
say. Like, how are you guilty?
He's also got a secondary court case against him, I think, for the same subject matter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to like. I haven't read. I've seen headlines. That's all I know.
I've
about
read
it.
what the Hamilton Spectator has to offer, and they break it down.
Okay, I'll definitely check
Not
out.
right. But I'm not even gonna. I'm saying I put the link in the bio, but I can't be sharing the news.
No.
Otherwise, we get flagged.
Yep. Anytime
and
you link a
shut
news
down.
source, yeah,
What do you mean? You can't even link the news source.
yeah.
I'm concerned.
I don't understand how that works.
Every time I go, this is not the news.
Yeah, this is.
We're talking about
not-
Jack Denmo.
Yeah.
Because we're outside having fun, talking about street stuff.
Yeah, we're
not the
gossiping.
news. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gossiping. Like that's it.
Or when somebody gets mad at me, they're like, "Oh, you're spreading fake, like, not true stories."
Yeah.
Like rapper against rapper stories.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a talk show.
People can talk and say whatever.
This is not.
want.
Yeah, this is not CNN, CBC, whoever.
and they're spreading fake news too. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm not fact checking.
Yeah. No. Whatever you say, that's
Yeah.
the
if
word
a guest
of God.
comes up here
Yeah.
and says a bunch of stuff, what you have is the opportunity to come back up here and go, no, that was all wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna fact
If
check.
I know something is a lie,
Yeah.
I'll call them on it in the moment.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna report back to the person before I post the YouTube clip.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, Jack Denmo's gonna go, I was not convicted. That's
Be like, well, come on here and tell us. And next week's
Actually,
episode.
he's not allowed on McMaster property.
I am not surprised.
So
So
that interview will have to wait. Actually, did ask him to do an interview. way long ago.
Yeah?
He was doing a podcast when he was first doing the street interviews, and I was trying to do some interview stuff, and I reached out, and I can't remember where it went, but there's some DMs. He didn't ask me to come over or anything. There was no Predator stuff for me, but...
Did you feel offended? Like, left out?
Yeah, I feel left out.
Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I think I was too close to his age. I think he was trying to... He shoots
He shoots a little lower,
a
yeah.
little lower than that. All right, we're going to move on from that topic. What do you think about the Hawk Tuah girl?
I think it's hilarious.
Because she went viral from one of these style of videos. Right?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. I think she was super funny. I think the way that the internet kind of like took that clip and ran with it is, I mean, it's crazy to see what the internet is capable of. Like a clip that realistically provides nothing but entertainment and see how far it can go, and that it's seen all over the world. Because I'm pretty sure that came out when I was still in Bali, and like in people in Indonesia, like Indonesian locals are watching this video, and I'm like, that's the reach that this piece had. Like, that's just insane.
This is the first time I think I've seen someone turn a viral moment into something for themselves,
like into a full career.
Yeah, like I've seen where somebody becomes a meme and all these things, and you never see that person's account, you don't hear of them, it never gets anything. Yeah, and she's doing something with it, so I'm interested to see
kind of
the
where
shelf
she goes.
Life of it, right? Because I was listening to something, they were talking about, oh, we'll be sick of her in a week or whatever. And it's like, no, you should have already been sick of her.
Well, that's the thing.
The regular case, you'd already be done.
Yeah,
right? Like,
she's like an anomaly, and it's going to be interesting to see what she does. And I think it's really cool,
see how far she can stretch it. Yeah, I want to see some. If not, these viral clips go viral, making fun of people all the time, and they get nothing from it. Yeah, she's getting something from it.
100%. She got paid what? It was like, I'm just gonna throw a number out there. I don't know if this is 100% real. It was like $40,000 for a club appearance.
Really?
Yeah,
I'd believe it.
Yeah, and I was like, this girl is like making more money than she's probably seen in her entire life because she made a stupid video on the internet, and it wasn't even her video. Like, she didn't even edit, she didn't post it.
Yeah, I've seen some funny memes about like the guy who was actually interviewing her.
Yeah. He's like, where's my money? Yeah,
like, what was this?
No, but I think it's great for her, and I'm excited to see, because I know she's doing a podcast now. I want to see what she has to say. Talk to her. Bro, whoever's doing the marketing, because it's not her.
They're
it's not
doing
her.
something.
Yeah, it's not her.
They're working out the kinks here. It's going somewhere.
I'm excited to see. Maybe Barstool will pick her up.
I can see it. Why wouldn't it?
I mean,
I feel like right now they'd ask, and she'd be like, "No, you wait."
She's making too much money.
Like, let me cook.
Yeah, let me cook.
Give me a chance to do something myself.
Yeah,
I like it. I like give him a chance.
Exactly. I'm not someone to hate on someone going viral and like
try something. She's making something out of it.
Capitalize on your moment.
There's songs that have popped off that artists have extended a career less than she's doing with this clip, right? Like,
exactly.
I'm here for it.
Yep.
So, if you would like to be the next
Hawk Tuah girl,
if you'd like to be the next Hawk Tuah girl, you want to be Haley Welsh, come on out to Hess Street.
Friday night,
tomorrow night, today night, probably by the time I'm posting this clip.
Yeah,
today night. And you can be in the streets of content. And maybe you'll have your viral moment. Maybe.
I actually got a funny DM when we were interviewing from Supercrawl. We interviewed this like group of high school kids. Okay. And it was pretty funny. And the littlest one in the group, he was like maybe 15. He said some crazy things in this interview, like absolutely absurd. And I was like, dude, I don't know. I'm on the fence about posting it. I think I'm going to, because like he fully wanted it.
Let me cut this in right here.
Yeah. And then he DMs me like on my personal Instagram account, not on the page's account, and he's like, yo, when are you gonna post that? No, he said, yo, shorty, when are you gonna post that video? I want to go viral like the Hawk Tuah girl. No, he didn't. So funny. I was peeing myself laughing. I was like, there's no way this child is DMing me like this. But I was like, for that, like, it has to be posted. Like,
I hope he goes viral.
I hope so too.
You gonna post it? I'm gonna clip it in with this.
Yeah, it'll be.
We gotta make this
kid viral. I don't even know his name, but I'm like, honestly, if the clip does well, I'll invite him back. He can be my co-host. Like,
I'd like to make the offer. I've been trying to extend the show out a little bit. He could come be on the radio show. Whoever this kid is, you have your chance to come be on the radio.
Wait, honestly, I'll DM him back. I'll be like, come on the radio show, come be a co-host, like, come film with us.
We're gonna make him at least James Street
Street famous.
We'll work from there.
Yeah, then we'll go. He literally had a lollipop in his mouth while I was filming him. I'm like, You're 12.
Bring a lollipop.
Bring a
Playboy.
lollipop. He needs to make like a street name. Like he needs to have an alter ego.
Yeah, he's gotta have something.
Yeah, he is little. Not that little, but like.
Yeah, now I'm concerned.
Yeah. No, he's high school. I think he's 16, whatever. But doesn't matter. He needs to protect his personal identity.
Yeah, he's got to come with a name where he can get hired later still.
Exactly. You know,
just in case the virality
it does something.
Out.
Yeah.
In case it doesn't work out and he still needs to get that job.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's tough.
But it'll be fun. Maybe we can do a whole segment like the streets of youth. The youth of Hamilton, Ontario.
Hopefully they're not all out at Hess Street, you know?
No, that's kind of concerning. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
There was a lot of fake IDs floating around at a certain point in time.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not happening anymore. All these are very fine establishments.
100%. Security, top notch. Yeah.
Would not let minors in.
Never.
They don't just care about money.
No. Absolutely not.
Not at all.
What's money? It's about the culture.
Yeah, but if anybody'd like to sponsor me, you can't sponsor me here. Please send me a DM so we can sponsor elsewhere. Because giving away TVs ain't cheap.
Nah, man. Cost to live like this.
Yeah. You gave away $4,000. What was the amount?
Huh?
What was your amount? You were giving away money in your one clip.
Oh, I think the total was like $90K.
Oh my God.
90,000.
If you'd like to win $90,000, come out tomorrow. I will say nothing else on the topic.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about in what currency, none of that. But 90,000 smackaroos.
Wow. Last thing I'm going to get from you.
Yep.
Can you give me This is a Because Design Matters exclusive?
This is a Because Design Matters my voice cracked there. Okay, I can do it better.
Take two.
Take two. Yeah, fix the lens. Okay, good. This is a Because Design Matters exclusive.
Now, who you are and that you've been watching Because Design Matters.
I'm Siera Pavinich from Streets of Official, and I've been watching Because Design Matters.
I'm going to get you to do it one more time and say, you've been watching. Watching.
Okay. Yeah. I'm Siera Pavinich from Streets of Official, and you've been watching Because Design Matters.
Boom.
Mic drop.
Did you ever get the answer to the question of what nationality was best in bed?
Oh my God, it's a lot of the Latin.
Fair.
Yeah, so it's like...
They're like everybody who speaks Spanish.
Yeah, everyone who speaks Spanish, best in bed automatically.
It's because they can roll their R's.
Yeah, they can do some things with their tongues. They're
can't argue with it. I can't argue with it.
Exactly. It's a sexy language, sexy people. It is what it is.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks so much for having me. This has been fun.
Everyone have a good evening.
Have a great night.
You got to come back again.
Hell yeah, anytime.
When we bring on...
Little man?
Yeah, Little Man.
Little Man?
He's already not going to like his start on this show. He's already Little Man. Bad start.
No, I literally called him that in my interview.
Shout out Little Man. We going to get you on the show. That should be his nickname. He could be Little Man.
He can be Little Man.
We going somewhere.
Yep. Hawk to a girl style.
Everybody have a good evening.
I'm Siera Pavinich from Streets of Official, and you've been watching Because Design Matters.